easy.
Put it, man. Put it. Yes, sir, you play too. Put it, yes, sir. Come now, man. Come now and stop irritating me, man. You have to play, yes, sir. Can you not play, yes, sir? So put it, yes, sir, man. Make me win. Say, man, shut up, no, man. Come now, spoil, man. It can't help you, man. Pass.
JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Hi guys, before we go into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Mason slapped with several charges after allegedly hitting cop in face. A 27-year-old Mason was slapped with charges of resisting arrest and assaulting a police officer after allegedly became boisterous and physically assaulted a police officer in an incident on Saturday, April 27. According to reports, police were conducting an operation at the home of Ramon Perry of Burke Road, Old Harbour in St. Catherine. Perry's home was reportedly searched in his presence when 4 5.56 cartridges and 1 9mm cartridge were found. Perry reportedly became boisterous following the discovery, hitting an officer in his face in an attempt to prevent the police from arresting him. Perry is also facing possession of ammunition charges. Charges were subsequently laid against him on Sunday, April 29. A court date is being arranged. Body of man found after he supposedly drowned in Portland. The body of a man who is believed to have drowned in the Rio Cobra in Portland on Sunday was found sometime after 9 o'clock Tuesday morning. He has been identified as 29-year-old Javon Abrams of Seaview Gardens in St. Andrew. The incident happened near Alligator Church Bridge sometime around 4 p.m. According to information received, Abrams, who was in the company of friends, was on a trip to the popular East Coast River when he encountered difficulties and was submerged in the murky waters after diving in. The river has been in spate since the weekend following a heavy downpour. Abrams' friends launched a search and alerted the authorities when he did not come back to the surface after some time. Search and rescue efforts by Coast Guard personnel and the divers from the community Monday were unsuccessful due to the continued rain in the area. The search was to have resumed Tuesday, but a passerby noticed his lifeless body Tuesday morning and alerted the community. Police investigate sudden death of 2-year-old boy in Clarendon. The Spalding Police in Clarendon have launched an investigation into the death of a 2-year-old child. The child has been identified as Gashon Duncan of Longbow District in the parish. It is reported that about 11 a.m. on Monday, Duncan was playing in his yard with another toddler when his grandmother heard a sound and went to investigate. It was found unresponsive. It was taken to the hospital where it was pronounced dead. Domestic dispute in Florida claims life of Jamaican man. A man originally from Kingston, Jamaica, was fatally shot during an alleged domestic dispute in Coral Springs, Florida last Friday. He has been identified as 48-year-old Stephen G. Austin, a BMW sales and leasing consultant. Reports said that a dispute developed between Austin's wife and daughter at his residence in a Windsor Coral Springs apartment complex. It is alleged that Austin intervened in the quarrel, which resulted in a confrontation between the now deceased and his stepson. It is alleged that the stepson fatally shot Austin, but this has not been officially confirmed by Florida police. According to investigators, a male has been cooperating with authorities in connection with the shooting. However, they have not identified the man in their custody. No one has officially been arrested in connection with the incident. Austin, affectionately called Neil, worked with Stewart's Automotive prior to migrating to the U.S. over a decade ago. He was a Jamaica College alumnus who maintained close ties with the school. Jamaican teen killed in Pennsylvania. A Jamaican family in Pennsylvania is mourning the death of their 16-year-old son after a reported hazing incident with alleged racial undertones that has shaken the community. Justin Johnson, a sophomore at Central Dauphin High School who moved to the district 2 years ago from Jamaica, died following an incident involving 3 young men who reportedly showed up at his home and invited him to go outside to play. Security footage circulated online on Friday showed the 3 young men at Johnson's home on Bianca Drive in the Stray Winds development. It also shows Johnson going outside before the boys are seen running away while hurling racially insensitive language at the teen. One of the young men was reportedly heard shouting, "He's running like he ran back to Africa," while another said, "He ran back to Africa." Johnson reportedly ran home only to collapse minutes after the harrowing ordeal. According to his father, Orville Johnson, his son had sickle cell disease and was not supposed to exert himself. The senior Johnson told the media that his son called him when he eventually came back inside and told him he was having trouble breathing. By the time the father got home, he reportedly found his son unconscious on the floor. I called 911 immediately and they told me what to do. They called me and said I have to come to the hospital because they're not getting a heartbeat, and I haven't seen him since, Orville Johnson said. Online users have since reacted to the incident, calling it a hate crime. This is not hazing, it is a hate crime, one user wrote on Facebook. Another said, horrific. Racism is learned behavior, which means that there are some members of these families most likely perpetrating stereotypes and hate. Another user demanded that the perpetrators be charged, saying, this is so heartbreaking. Every last child involved in this needs to be charged. Every last one. According to Lower Paxton Township Police, no charges have been filed yet, but an investigation is ongoing. Police are asking anyone with information or video to contact them directly at 717-558-5900. The Bureau of Police is aware that content and videos are being shared through various social media outlets and requests the public's cooperation as we continue this investigation in order to provide a thorough, factual, and information-based account of events, police said. Be careful of where you're sourcing water, Tufton warns. Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, is imploring citizens to be careful about where they're accessing water for consumption as drought conditions worsen. We are concerned about the drought conditions and the impact it is having on the availability of water and public health. We have sent out an advisory for persons to monitor the water they consume, Dr. Tufton said. He was speaking to JS News during his ministry's Know Your Numbers tour stop at the Independence Park in Savamar, Westmoreland recently. He urged individuals to contact the Public Health Department if there is any question about the cleanliness of their water source. Minister Tufton stressed that special precautions must be taken during periods of drought as cases of waterborne illnesses such as gastroenteritis tend to increase. Meanwhile, Medical Officer for Westmoreland, Dr. Marcia Graham, noted that not having access to safe water to wash hands or prepare food put persons at risk for gastroenteritis and other diseases. If persons come down with vomiting and diarrhea, and if they don't have safe water to drink, and to mix the rehydration salt for the treatment of these symptoms to prevent dehydration, that can also become an issue, she said. We need to make sure that we treat all water that we get as unsafe water. We need to make it safe by boiling or by using chlorine. Once we have done that, then that water can be used for food preparation, to make drinks, to cook with. And so we ask persons to pay attention to that, Dr. Graham said. She added that individuals must wash their hands properly before eating and after using the bathroom, and to seek medical assistance if they're experiencing symptoms of gastroenteritis, such as vomiting and diarrhea. Especially if it's a child, bring them early to the health center, to their private doctor, to the hospital, so we can give them the appropriate rehydration, whether by mouth or by setting an intravenous line. We need to intervene early because dehydration can be deadly if we delay, she advised. The island-wide Know Your Numbers tour, which commenced last year, is designed to encourage Jamaicans to know the numbers that are vital to their health and well-being. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.